What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Shep's Garage video. And yes, today is finally the video. As you can see by the title of this video, I finally bought wheels and they are on my Mark 8 GTI. And today, we're going to reveal them. I'm going to explain why I chose them and give my first impressions on these beautiful wheels. Because seriously, I think this was worth, what, the 7-month wait ever since I lowered my car. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Now, before we get started, if you're new to this channel, this is the first time seeing my face on your screen, don't forget to please click that subscribe button down below for more awesome Mark 8 GTI and other car content like this. You guys have been killing it with the support lately on the Mark 8 videos, and we're back with another one. And of course, this is probably the most hyped up video I've hyped up a video, because I mean, wheels on a Mark 8 GTI, I mean, that's a pretty big deal in my opinion. So yeah, my dream is to become a full-time YouTuber, and I can't do it without your guys' support. So thank you for all the support, and yeah, subscribe if you are new. But for right now, let's go ahead, let's stop the talk, and let's reveal these wheels. Before I go outside and reveal these wheels, keep in mind that I have been deciding on these wheels for over 7 months since I've lowered my car back in November, December of last year. So without further ado, let's get out of my car and let's reveal to you guys the new wheels for the Mark 8 GTI. You ready? Say hello to the Audi Rotor wheels. What do you guys think? I think this is one of the first Mark 8 GTIs, I mean, I personally have seen online, that has Audi Rotor style wheels on it. We'll get back to that part in a minute. So let me talk you through about these wheels and why I chose them, because it's actually a pretty interesting story actually. I've been looking at wheel options for my Mark 8 GTI ever since I lowered my car back in November of last year, which is kind of crazy. That's over 7 months of me looking. And the reason why I took so long was because I wanted these wheels to be perfect, because wheels kind of change the whole personality of the car. If you go with something more aftermarket, kind of like HRE, New Speed, what's another brand, Vossen. If you go with something more like aftermarket looking, it's gonna change the whole personality of the car. If you go something more OEM looking, it's gonna change the whole personality of the car. So I kind of just didn't know which route to go to, and I was originally going back and forth between OEM plus looking or aftermarket looking. I really loved a lot of the Rotiform wheels. I looked at the Rotiform CVT wheels. I looked at the 1552 tarmac wheels in white. I really like those wheels, but I just didn't know which route to go because I wanted these wheels to be perfect. I mean, wheels are a pretty big investment, and I didn't really want to make a mistake, because the worst thing that can come to worst is I put these wheels on my car and I really don't like the look of them. Then one day I was scrolling through YouTube, and another YouTuber that built a Mark 7 GTI named Cameron Alford. He built a Mark 7 GTI base, and he made it look super OEM plus looking, and he had these wheels on it. These are Alzor style 628 wheels from ECS Tuning. So I started to look into them, and I realized that I actually really like these wheels. He had them on 19 inches. These are 18 inches on 225 tires. So overall, I just could not stop thinking about these wheels on his car. And then I saw ECS Tuning's Mark 7. They had a red Mark 7 two-door GTI on these wheels, and the thing just looks so good. I'll put a picture up on the screen, but it just looks so good. These wheels, I always came back to them, and I've always sort of liked the look of the Audi Rotor look. In the end, this is what I went with, and let's talk about my first impressions of these wheels. So Audi never made rotor wheels on 18-inch wheel, on an 18-inch size. The Audi rotor wheel came on S4s and S5s around the mid 2010s, I should say, and they only came in 19 inches. Now, if this car would have looked good on 19 inches, I would have went with the OEM rotor wheel, obviously, but I think 18-inch wheels look so much better than 19s on this car. I just went with 18-inch wheels instead. So if you can't tell, these are replica wheels. They're reps. I mean, listen, I may get a lot of hate for repping a rep wheel, but you know what? They look so good. So these are called Alzor style 628 wheels. I'll link them down below in the description, and I'll also include all the wheel spec information of these wheels, and I'll share basically the fitment I'm running, because right now, I mean, if you can take a look, it's literally on point. It is so good right now. So, yeah, Alzor style 628 wheels in the gunmetal gray look, and the tire I am running is a Pirelli P0 all-season tire, which is 225 40 R18. So these are 18-inch wheels, and they are super good quality. I feel like when I was driving, I felt like the stock Volkswagen wheels, they kind of felt soft, versus these wheels, I feel like they are a lot better quality of a wheel, and the price, I got them these on sale, and the price for these wheels was actually like a really good deal for the amount of quality that they have. I mean, they are a really nice set of wheels. Now, this is a square setup, so same size in the front as the same size in the back, and honestly, like, the way that these wheels have the thin enough spokes, you can really expose the red caliper, versus the old wheels. They kind of hid the red calipers pretty nicely, versus these, I mean, these wheels with these red calipers, they look really good. Now, these wheels, they're 18x8 with a 45 offset, and since the factory offset's 51, I still kept my stock, or my current spacers I've been running, which is the Shopdap Mark 8 GTI flush kit. So it's 11 millimeters in the front, and then I'm running 15 millimeters in the rear. So it really gets that really flush look. And as well as, if you're curious, that this setup that I'm currently running, it does not rub whatsoever, which is super nice. Let's take a look at the other side. Yeah, no rubbing whatsoever. Looks really good, and I'm just super happy with this setup I currently have on the car with these wheels. So these are my new Mark 8 GTI wheels for now. They may change at some point in the future, but that's a long way away. I kind of want to complete the OEM Plus build first, then I'll get into more advanced builds and stuff like that. But you may be wondering, what's next? And that's actually a good question, because after I did these wheels, I have no idea what's next. Here are some ideas though, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What else should I do to my GTI? I haven't really touched power yet. The only thing I've done for power is an intake and exhaust in terms of like power, but I could do a tune next. That is subjective. I could do an intercooler. I could do more power stuff next, or I could do some exterior stuff. I could do ECS tuning, just release their carbon fiber kit, so the lip, the side skirt, and then the rear diffuser, it all in carbon fiber. I could go that route. Or do you guys want to see more power? Like, let me guys know what you guys want to see now on this car in terms of modifications, because I seriously just don't know where to go next. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys want to see in terms of modifications on my Mark 8 GTI, and I will make videos of it, of course. Those are the new wheels for the Mark 8 GTI. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.